A warm welcome to Sleepy Cat Meditations, and thank you for stopping by. Please know that there is no AI featured in these stories or meditations. I am a real human, a real voice, and a passionate writer with a deep love of storytelling and of sleep. There is far too much AI in this space right now, and it's becoming harder to recognize. So I just wanted to make it abundantly clear that I am human. Sorry to all of you who thought I actually was a cat. That would be very cool, but unfortunately, no. If you would like to enjoy all of my work ad-free and to listen to exclusive content every month, then I provide all of this and more on my Patreon page at patreon.com/sleepycatmeditations. Thank you so much to each and every one of you that has already supported Sleepy Cat along the way. You really do make this dream a reality. And now, I hope you enjoy tonight's creation. A warm welcome to this guided sleep story and meditation. Tonight, you will embark on a sleepy train ride through the misty valleys, underneath the dark, overcast skies, where a soft rain patters against your window, lulling you into relaxation and rest. Begin by getting yourself nice and comfortable. Wiggle around if you need to, and try to make sure that you are not too hot and not too cold. Allow your eyes to close when you are ready, and give yourself permission to be present with this meditation tonight. The day is done now. Everything that has happened is already in the past, and the future is beyond our reach. As you slowly breathe in, inhale peace. As you breathe out, exhale relief. And when you breathe out, try to do so with gently pursed lips, as if blowing through a straw, and allow your out-breath to be long and slow. Doing this will help to slow your heart rate, relax your body, and quieten your mind, preparing you for a wonderful rest. So again, breathe in peace and acceptance, and release everything on a slow out-breath. With each passing breath, allow your muscles to soften and your body to slowly sink into the surface you are lying on. Feel the weight of the day dissolve from your body. Continue to breathe like this in your own time. gradually just allow your breath to come back to a natural rhythm. Enjoy any new sensations flowing through your body. And now, in your mind's eye, begin to imagine that you are standing on a quiet, rainy platform in the middle of the countryside. The little roof above you keeps the rain away, but you can see it beating down on the pavement below and onto the old, luxurious steam train that rests in front of you. The train looks like something from a magical storybook. The paintwork glistens in a deep sapphire with gold lining. At the front is a huge snow plough, and a tall black chimney shaped like a funnel emits a delicate silver steam, sparkling with a faint stardust. The windows ahead reveal little carriages designed for single occupants, illuminated with cozy orange lamps. Inside is a little chair and table, a luggage rack, and a big comfy seat that, judging by some of the carriages, can also fold out into a huge soft bed. This is just what you need. You shuffle towards the train, and as you approach the door, it swings open by itself. With a smile, you wonder if this train is magical after all. You step onto the train, and as you are greeted by a new warmth tucked away from the cool evening breeze, you check your ticket. You wander down the corridor to your right, carpeted in a rich blue with specks of gold, and you pass by many of the carriages. The sliding wooden doors smell of old oak, comforting and cozy, and the train itself has a faint scent of lavender drifting through the air. Before you know it, you arrive at your carriage, slide open the door, and step inside. Right away, you place your case on the luggage rack, remove your coat, slip off your shoes, and let out a deep, satisfied sigh. The soft amber lights of your carriage give the room a delicate orange glow, and this light reflects in the raindrops that trickle down the huge carriage window. Atop the small table by the window, you notice a large ceramic mug with a light steam swirling from the brim, and the smell of fresh hot cocoa greets you now. With a soft smile, you flop down onto the comfy seat by the window, ready to embark on your journey into peace. You reach under the seat and pull out a thick blanket in your favorite color and a pillow that you place behind your head. You take the mug of hot chocolate in your hands and allow it to gently warm your palms as you watch and listen to the pitter-patter of the rain on your window. In the next moment, you feel a slow and steady movement underneath you as bit by bit the steam train comes to life. Its pace quickens gradually, and before you know it, the platform where you once stood is fading into the distance, and you are curving across a vast open countryside that is being peppered with the night rain, glistening under the shimmering light of the moon. You take a few sips of your hot chocolate, and it is the perfect temperature. There is a wonderful warmth on your lips and your tongue, and as you swallow, this warmth travels down your body, landing in the pit of your stomach and pulsing out from here across your whole body. The taste is rich, creamy, and subtly sweet. The smell is hypnotic, and you feel yourself slowing down. A total tranquility surrounds you, enveloping you like a cozy blanket, keeping you safe and protected. You listen now to the rhythm of the train, chugging along with absolute surety. It does not falter, it does not waver. With a slow, deep breath, you give yourself permission to let go, to relax in this cozy carriage, and to let this enchanting train guide you now. As you travel further into the countryside and further into relaxation, you feel the magic of this train seeping deeper into your body and your mind. It's almost as if you can hear the train whispering to you, reminding you that it is okay to let go. There is nothing to do, nothing to say, and nothing to think. It is time to release the day and the week that has been, and to embrace this moment completely. And then, in a moment of magic, the soft amber light of the carriage shrinks ever so slightly. It moves away from the lamp and floats around the room like an enchanted firefly fluttering above you. It hums with a sleepy lullaby, and you feel a wave of peace trickling down your entire body. And with each passing breath, you release just that bit more. And as this orb moves down, you feel a softness and a warmth in each area that it touches, as gradually your whole body becomes heavy. The small golden light hovers over your forehead, and you feel your brow and your head soften bit by bit. The orb touches your eyes, and they are so heavy now. Each blink is slower and slower. It moves down your nose, sending a warmth across your cheeks. You feel the orb pulsing over your mouth, softening your lips and your tongue. Your jaw unclenches. Your neck and your throat release. Your shoulders unravel and grow looser, releasing the day. You feel the golden light trickle down into your arms, your elbows, your forearms, your wrists, your hands, and your fingers. The orb settles over your chest now, releasing this area completely. Your breath flows like a gentle wave on a quiet shoreline, in and out, in and out. There is no effort at all. You are free. It moves down into your belly now, softening the abdomen, and there is no need to hold in tonight, no need to control. You can be exactly as you are. Your hips loosen and your buttocks sink into the surface beneath you. The warm light moves down your legs, into your thighs, your quads, your knees, your shins, your calves, your ankles, over the tops of your feet, and then across the soles of your feet, before finally reaching the tips of your toes. Your whole body is soft, your whole body is warm, and your whole body is cradled, rocked gently by the steady motion of the train, and soothed by this sleepy lullaby and the hypnotic pitter-patter of the midnight rain that washes away any remaining thoughts. The soft golden orb pulses in and out of brightness now, following the slow rhythm of your breath. growing slightly brighter as you breathe in and almost fading out completely as you exhale. And now you turn your head very slowly and gaze sleepily out of the carriage window. The sky is a beautiful blend of purple, blue, and silver, and the raindrops seem to shimmer in these same colors. There are huge bare trees swaying gently underneath the midnight moon and standing strong against the hard rainfall. With your eyes, you follow the path of a winding river slightly overflowing from the rain, and you see reflections of moonlight and fluffy purple clouds on the water. The river leads to a small village where specks of gold glisten from the windows of the little houses and cottages in the distance. The whole world feels still, slow, and calm, and you allow all the sounds to come into focus now. The gentle rhythm of the train, the whisper of wind outside, the patter of rain on the window, and the sleepy starlight lullaby. All of these envelop you now. The thoughts of yesterday, today, and tomorrow continue to fade away, and you are giving yourself completely to this moment. This wonderful train is taking you deeper and deeper, carrying you on a journey away from the noise, away from the hustle and bustle, and into a soothing, comforting slumber. As you hear a slow, gentle countdown from 20, you can continue to take in the beautiful world around you, to enjoy this carriage where you rest, and to bathe in the magic and the wonder of this enchanting steam train, as bit by bit you go deeper and deeper into the land of sleep, where your dreams will be pure and beautiful, your mind will be cleansed, and your body restored. 20. The rain taps gently on the window. 19. You are sinking ever so slightly. 18. You are enveloped in warmth. 17. Your body becomes heavier, heavier, and heavier. 16. Your seat slowly reclines into a small bed where you lie completely still. 15. Your thoughts fade now. 14. They trickle away like the raindrops on the window. 13. Your breath is slow and deep. 12. You are floating in peace. 11. The hypnotic lullaby soothes your mind. 10. The rhythm of the train comforts you. 9. The rain patters on your window. 8. Outside, the world is silent. 7. Your breath is drifting. 6. Calmness washes over you. 5. You are almost there. 4. The whole world is fast asleep, and now it is your turn. 3. There are no more thoughts, only peace and quiet. 2. You welcome stillness. You welcome comfort. 1. You are free to let go. You are free to surrender. 0. It is time to embrace sleep like an old friend. Enjoy a healing slumber aboard this enchanting steam train. Allow the moon and the stars to guide your dreams. Allow the lullaby to ease your mind, and the rain to wash away all thoughts. It is safe to fall asleep. It is safe to fall asleep. It is safe to fall asleep. You find yourself sitting on an old wooden bench in a large open park. It is a relatively busy day, and in the distance you can hear murmurs of conversation and the laughter of children playing games on the freshly mown grass. As the mid-morning sun beams down onto the open plains, you see a man playing with his dog. He throws a blue ball across the field, and the little dog gallops excitedly to catch it. There are many birds darting from tree to tree and down into a small pond to bathe before flying back into their nests. Flakes of blossom fall from their branches and sweep past you with the gentle wind. Over to your left, you notice an elderly couple walking hand in hand. They talk and laugh quietly with each other, and despite being together for many years, it looks as if they are on a first date. Their love is pure and unwavering, and it brings a smile to your face. As they walk past you, they offer a nod of acknowledgement, and you wish them both a pleasant afternoon. There is a simplicity to this park, one that fills you with a warm and comfortable feeling. But while it is a beautiful place, you yearn for something more, something magical. Right behind you, there is a cluster of 4 thick trees standing tall and proud, their bright green leaves glistening in the sunlight. As you look into the trees, you see a small deer gazing at you, and it seems to have a purple glow around its body, giving it an otherworldly quality. And then, when you blink, it has disappeared. Something inside you sparks to life, a drive for adventure, and you get the urge to investigate. You move closer to the trees and notice that there is a wall of purple and pink leaves in front of you, which gives off an enchanting hum. The power of curiosity takes over you, and you begin to walk through the leaves. The noise from the world behind you begins to fade, and as you emerge at the other side, you are flooded with pastel colors of blue, green, purple, and yellow. Suddenly, you are standing in an entire forest, hidden away from the world and unlike anything that you have seen before. The ground is flooded with thick leaves of different colors, deep purples, rich emerald greens, turquoise blue, and a pulsing orange. Tiny spears of sunlight are piercing through the canopy of leaves above you and coming down in spotlights on the forest floor. This place is untouched by human hands, and you realize that you have entered a new realm of wonder and tranquility. The forest is oddly familiar, and you feel safe and calm here. Something tells you that this is the place you have been looking for. As you gently walk through the forest, the colourful leaves provide a soft cushion for your feet. The trees are enveloped in a curious aura, as if guarded by an ancient magic. They tower high into the sky, and their thick branches create a web above you, covering the entire forest. You place your hand on a nearby tree It is warm to the touch, and you feel this warmth course through your hand, down your arm, and across your entire body. You are met by a wave of total release. There is a delicate purple mist spiraling on the forest floor with specks of silver shining through. The air is still and the forest is quiet. You have entered a world without worry and a world without judgment. Here you can simply be yourself. Butterflies cross your path, and a multitude of fluttering colors surround you. One or two even land on your finger, beating their wings gently as they welcome you to their home. As you go deeper into the forest, you feel all the weight leaving you, and your body is light and free. One by one, you can see any remaining thoughts dissolve completely as they are taken away by this enchanting forest. Right now, you cannot imagine a place more beautiful than this. You arrive at a wooden bridge that crosses over a gentle stream and is surrounded by large, beautiful flowers of many colors. As you cross the bridge, you notice that from out of the flowers fly the tiniest of creatures. They look like the fireflies from our world, but they are smaller and shine much brighter. They begin to fly above your head and form a dancing glitter under the forest ceiling. And then they slowly drift downstream as if guiding your way. You follow these tiny creatures as they weave through the forest. The purple mist still covers the floor, and the ground is soft under your feet. The little fireflies lead you at last through tall bushes of green and yellow. And as you walk through, they provide a gentle vibration that instantly relaxes all the muscles in your body. You allow these beautiful sensations to wash over you and feel a soft tingle across different parts of your body. It's as if the magic of this forest is lifting you up, and you are gliding through these soft bushes. As you emerge at the other side, you arrive at a small clearing surrounded by trees. There, in the middle, is a quiet lake with water of silk-like texture and the color of sapphire. Ahead of you stands a tall rock formation from which a waterfall is cascading into the lake. a crystal white mist swirls over the water and rises into the forest air. The firefly creatures create a wonderful display above the lake, and as you watch the colors dancing above you, more and more animals begin to enter the clearing. These are the guardians of the forest, surrounded in a purple glow, and they will look after you tonight. You sit on the soft bank and take in this beautiful forest with its tall trees and enchanting colors as you watch the glowing fireflies still performing above you. Over to your right, you notice the same deer from the park emerging from the tree line and walking in your direction. As it reaches you, it gently rubs its head against your arm and you stroke its soft fur. It's almost as if this wonderful animal knew what your heart was yearning for and decided to bring you here. In the next moment, the deer turns and begins to guide you down a new path, and you leave behind the dancing fireflies and the colourful clearing. As you follow the deer down the forest trail, there are hundreds of leaves falling to the floor in slow motion, and it feels like time itself has stood still in this beautiful place. As you round a corner behind the deer, you come to a patch of tall blue grass that comes up to your waist. The deer guides you to the middle of this grass, and they lie down in the clearing. You sit beside your new companion and scratch behind its ear as it tucks its head under your arm. Slowly now, the deer begins to fall asleep with its head comfortably in your lap. And as you feel yourself lying back in the grass, it's as if you are supported by a huge cloud, and you feel each and every muscle let go as you breathe a satisfied sigh. The air is warm and calming, and as you breathe in, you feel your belly and chest expand with ease as a new freedom flows through you. Above you, you watch in amazement as the canopy of leaves slowly opens, revealing the incredible moon singing with its own lullaby, and backed by the eternal night sky, dotted with stars. You can hear the enchanting sounds of the heart of the forest, which is tempting you to go deeper and deeper. You give yourself permission now to completely surrender to this moment of magic. Everything about this forest is pure and beautiful, and with your new companion by your side, you feel safe and protected. You feel grateful to have found this place, and now you know where it is. You smile at the fact that whenever things overwhelm you, you have unlimited access to this hidden kingdom. This is your sanctuary of peace. You feel your body and your eyes becoming heavier, and with each passing blink, it is impossible to keep them open. You are warm, you are comfortable, and you are free. The enchanted forest and the midnight moon will guide your dreams tonight, and your lovely deer will watch over you. You are ready to enter a deep and peaceful rest. Slowly, you are drifting and drifting into the forest and into a perfect sleep. Gradually now, the world around you starts to change, and you see a bed of soft purple grass, tall trees shrouded with blue and purple leaves, and a faint magical hum fills the air. You are standing in an endless woodland with ancient trees on all sides of you as far as you can see. The thick, robust trunks sway with the forest breeze, and they glow with a silver hue. Their leaves sparkle with delight as tiny beams of moonlight break through the dense canopy above. There is a little stream to your right, flowing with sapphire water that is dotted with specks of stardust. There is something so beautiful, so enticing about this stream, and you decide to follow its winding journey through the woodland. As you walk, you cross paths with many fireflies flitting through the trees and gliding over the fast-flowing water. They dance around you like fallen stars sent down to greet you. A wonderfully hypnotic melody fills the forest air, cocooning this land with safe and peaceful magic. The long purple grass is soft under your feet, giving the sensation of walking on clouds and allowing you to feel completely weightless tonight. This forest carries with it the promise of comfort, of good health, and of rest. As you follow the stream round to the right, you arrive at a collection of bushes, beyond which the sound of lapping water becomes even more prominent. You are filled with a new curiosity, and without another hesitation, you shuffle through the bushes. Their leaves tickle your arms and cheeks, but they are also soft to the touch. As you come through the other side, you are met by a breathtaking sight. A shimmering lake of silver and sapphire, into which a crystal clear waterfall cascades. The fireflies dance above the lake, creating an enchanting display as they welcome you to their abode. As the fireflies weave across the swirling water and the glowing orb of the moon reflects on its surface, it creates the effect of the night sky, which, combined with the real night sky above, makes it feel as if you are inside your very own starlight sanctuary, bathing in the healing light of the moon and surrounded by the infinite cosmos. Lining the lake are a series of wildflowers blooming in deep blues, oranges, and reds. There are flowers of emerald, fuchsia, and bright yellow. You embrace the stillness here and the quiet comfort of this majestic world. Here you are most welcome, and here you are safe. As you move closer to the lake, you feel a subtle warmth radiating from the water. Instantly, it is like a soft, soothing embrace. Your body is filled with a wonderful energy, and you realize that these waters have the power to heal and renew. The scent of the wildflowers drifts through the air, and the aroma causes your eyes to feel heavy as each blink begins to slow down. And then, with a slow, deep breath, you dip your foot into the water and feel a velvety warmth wrapping around it. Your toes begin to tingle. Your ankle becomes loose, and a smile creeps across your face. Bit by bit, you step into the water, going just that bit deeper with each passing breath. Above you, the moon shimmers down, your ever-present guardian tonight. As the water rises up your body, you feel every single muscle, joint, and tendon completely soften, and you are met by the most delicate relaxation. Any tightness, any tension, and any built-up stress is dissolving, and your entire body is letting go. You breathe slow and deep, embracing all of these incredible feelings that are trickling over you. And very slowly you lean back in the water, and this enchanted lake supports you with total ease. Before you know it, you are lying on your back, floating in these warm, silky waters and gazing up at the glistening night sky. You glide along the lake effortlessly. You feel yourself letting go, and you give permission now to surrender to this magic and to trust this enchanted world that you find yourself in. You can be weightless. You can be free. The water cradles you now, and there is nothing left to do but to simply let go. As you float, you feel a new softness enveloping you as every single muscle relaxes. The warm waters caress your scalp and your forehead. You feel all of these muscles release, and your brow becomes soft and warm. One by one, any remaining thoughts or worries are washed away, dissolved by the Lake of Tranquillity. You feel your eyelids growing heavy, and it is becoming just that bit more difficult to keep them open. Why not give in now? Let them close. They have had a long day too, and your eyes deserve this time to rest. Let them close. The water washes over your cheeks and your jaw. You feel these areas release completely as you give a slow, satisfied sigh. The gentle warmth envelops your neck and your shoulders. You feel each and every muscle soften, and all the weight that you have been carrying suddenly lifts away. Your shoulders melt into the water, and tension is now a thing of the past. You feel a soft, warm vibration trickling down both of your arms, allowing everything to completely release. Your biceps, your elbows, your forearms, your wrists, and your fingers. As the healing waters wash over your body, there is a new openness in your chest. With each breath in, it expands freely, and as you breathe out, you are blowing away any negativity from the day or the week. You can let all of it go. Your stomach softens now, and your breath is moving slow and deep. There is no need to hold on tonight. Your heart is filled with tranquility and comfort, and a soothing smile greets you as you fully immerse yourself in this perfect paradise of peace. The muscles in your back are completely softening, as if the lapping waters of the lake are unraveling any knots, and they melt like a soft butter. The water flows down your spine, and each vertebrae releases one by one. It's as if this lake is realigning your body, realigning your mind, and realigning your soul. In this moment, you are in perfect harmony. There is a wonderful tingle filling your hips, your pelvis, and your buttocks. All of these areas work hard for us every day, and now they are loosening, they are relaxing, and they are healing. This gentle heat wraps around both of your legs now, starting with your thighs, moving through your knees, your calves, your ankles, your feet, and all the way down to your toes. Your legs pulse with magic as the energy of the lake flows through every single cell, healing you, rejuvenating you, and relaxing you. You are weightless and free. You are supported by the enchantments of this lake, and you are at one with this wonderful world. You feel your body healing. You feel your mind emptying, and you feel your heart smiling again. The stars above pulse with every breath you take, as if you are the conductor of your own sleep tonight. In the next moment, a faint silver mist rises up from the lake and dissipates into the night sky. The mist symbolizes any remaining thoughts you may have, any worries or any tension that you are still holding on to. You allow yourself to release all of this now, and you tell the lake that you are ready. The swirling mist surrounds you, and all thoughts become clouded. And suddenly, there is a powerful silver flash from the moon, and the mist has disappeared. There is not a single thought in your mind. They have been banished by the moon. As you float in the Lake of Tranquillity, guarded by the moon and the stars, and surrounded by the stunning displays of the fireflies, you know that you are completely safe and that nothing can find you here. You allow yourself to be rocked very gently by the water, to be enveloped in its blanket of healing magic. You are at one with the Lake of Tranquillity, and you are guarded by the moon, the stars, and this hypnotic sanctuary. It is safe for you to rest here, and it is safe for you to sleep tonight. This wonderful place is yours. It is yours to use whenever you need to. Throughout your sleep, these waters will heal your body, your mind, and your soul. And when you wake in the morning, you will be rested and filled with a new energy, ready for the day ahead. You float in complete serenity now, and bit by bit you go deeper, deeper, and deeper. You drift gently, and you give yourself final permission to let go. The soothing starlight melody seems to whisper to you, reassuring you that you are ready to relax. You are ready to sleep, and you are ready to dream. Your adventure begins tonight, still very much on Earth, for now. you are striding down a long, white, hexagonal corridor, glistening with a spotless shine. There are hexagonal windows on either side of you, and through the thick glass you can see a vast green landscape of rolling hills and a beautiful golden red sunset. You are fully kitted out in your white spacesuit, with your helmet tucked firmly under one arm, and an excitement builds in your stomach. You have been chosen from thousands of people to embark on this pioneering adventure, to discover the hidden wonder and magic of the universe. Here and now is where it all begins. You arrive at a large white door sealed by an airlock with a little porthole window at the top. Through the window you can see the cockpit, your cockpit, and the vast control panel. With a smile, you reassure yourself that all your years of training have been leading to this very moment. You are confident. You are ready. You punch in a 10-digit code on the keypad next to the door. 4291 867738. The door slides open, parting diagonally in the middle. With a deep breath, you step aboard your spacecraft. T-5 minutes to launch. With a quiet reassurance, you sit down in the pilot's chair and buckle yourself in. Suddenly, the control panel in front of you bursts to life with flashing lights and monitors, colourful buttons and switches. Perched on a little shelf to the right is a small personal trinket, something that you have brought from home to be your lucky charm on this adventure. A huge hexagonal window encompasses the entire cockpit, and outside you can see the last light of the sunset sinking down beyond the horizon. This is it. This is your moment. And now you prepare to follow each of the launch procedures carefully as you hear them being called out into the cockpit. Start auxiliary power units. Begin orbiter aero surface profile test. Main engine and thruster test. T-2 minutes to launch. Captain, close and lock helmet. T-1 minute to launch. Retract oxygen vent arm and disengage support beams ready for launch. T-30 seconds. Activate launch pad sound suppression system. T-20 seconds to launch. Activate main engine hydrogen burn-off system. Main engine start. Prepare for launch. T-10 seconds and counting. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Solid rocket boosters ignite. We have liftoff. you are met by the most beautiful sensation of weightlessness as you feel yourself slowly lift, and through the window you watch the vast landscape moving underneath you. Bit by bit, the surface of the earth grows more distant. The details merge into blocks of color, and below you now is a beautiful mosaic of this enchanted earth. Above, the purple and blue sky is calling out to you as it draws nearer and nearer, and you can only marvel at this incredible view. You are embarking on your very own adventure, safe inside your magical spacecraft, ready to journey through the stars and across the universe. You have dreamt of this day for as long as you can remember. You take a deep breath and allow yourself to enjoy this moment as you float higher and higher towards the sea of stars above. The infinite silver orbs are pulsing just that bit brighter, and the sky grows just that bit darker.
Captain, disengage primary rockets.
You feel your craft become lighter as the weight of the primary rockets is released. You are approaching the Earth's atmosphere, and from your window it looks as if there is a faint golden glow pulsing across the ceiling of this perfect planet. In the next moment, you cross through the atmosphere, and a sudden wave of peace washes over you, soothing your entire body and giving off a tingling sensation as you become as light as a feather. Suddenly, you emerge above the Earth's ceiling and float effortlessly on the borders of the infinite cosmos. You gaze around the sea of swirling stars and galaxies, rippling in silver, purple, and blue, and you realize that tonight this twilight kingdom is your sanctuary. Up here, among the cosmos, there is a beautiful comfort and safety. The stars will be your guide tonight, and there is an undeniable magic and power that resides deep within them. Right now, you have never felt more free. As your spacecraft slowly rotates, you find yourself looking down at this perfect planet that we call home. Despite celebrating over 4 billion birthdays, our ancient Earth still looks absolutely magnificent. This blue and green marble pulses peacefully with a silent shimmer, backed by an enchanted glow. Wisps of cloud are drifting around the Earth's atmosphere, and you can almost see tiny waves rippling in a white foam on the vast oceans. You watch it rotate on its axis and steadily orbit the sun, which is far off in the distance, and to you is nothing more than the soft glow of an old lantern. Right now, the Earth looks tiny compared to the infinite cosmos that surrounds you, and there is a surprising comfort to be found in that. Here, in this enchanting stillness, all of the noise and all of the hustle and bustle has been silenced, and the hectic, fast-paced life on Earth has been paused. You can simply let go and be at one with this wonderful world of starlight. You feel any remaining thoughts, worries, and concerns being dissolved by this majestic planet. You take a slow, deep breath and release everything. Here, there is nothing left to do and nothing left to think, for everything is precisely as it should be. Very slowly now, you feel the spacecraft begin to carry you around the enchanted Earth as you start your very first orbit. You are completely entranced by the beautiful faint glow surrounding this perfect orb of peace, and it's as if the Earth itself is playing its very own lullaby just for you. You feel this healing symphony soothing your very soul and relaxing each and every muscle as you float in total tranquility. On the surface of the Earth, you see a thick patch of cloud swirling in a large vortex. You imagine the intensity of a thunderstorm brewing below, with a downpour of rain and gale-force winds smashing through the trees as Mother Nature takes back control. However, up here, it is silent and peaceful, and this huge cloud is nothing more than a beautiful white vortex swirling gracefully over the world and decorating our planet with elegant brush strokes of white and grey. As you gaze at the silent storm, you smile at the realization that everything really is a matter of perspective. Things often seem far worse when we are in the middle of it, and sometimes the best thing we can do is take a step back and allow ourselves to find some peace, to clear our head and try to see things differently. With a slow, deep breath, you bask in the beauty of planet Earth, and you remind yourself that everything will be okay. As you continue your gentle orbit, the spacecraft edges just that bit closer to the Earth, until you are on the borders of the atmosphere. from here, you can start to make out details of the 7 wonders of the world. As if by magic or a trick of the eyes, they appear to lift slightly from the surface of the planet. The first wonder to come into focus is Chichén Itzá, the ancient Mayan city over 1,500 years old, and now located in Yucatan, Mexico. This ancient city is surrounded by lush green rainforests and jungles that are brimming with life. El Castillo, or the Temple of Kukulkan, is the famous pyramid that dominates the site of Chichén Itzá. It is characterized by a series of square terraces with white stone stairways climbing up each of the 4 sides of the Mayan pyramid, arriving at the temple on top. Located on the north side of the Kukulkan pyramid is a platform dedicated to the planet Venus. The Mayans were passionate and devoted astronomers, and the movements of Venus held special meaning for them and greatly influenced their architecture. You can imagine this old civilization gazing up at the night sky and telling stories of the planets, the moon, and the stars. And here you are, floating among their fables, uncovering the truth of the universe. You wish now that you could swoop down and wander through the ancient lands of Chichén Itzá, taking in all of its rich history, its beauty and glory. But that adventure is reserved for another night and another story. Tonight you are only paying a flying visit to these wonders of the world before continuing on your cosmic voyage to the moon and beyond. You watch Chichén Itzá fade from view, and the next wonder to lift from the earth is the Great Wall of China. Spanning over 20,000 kilometers from the east coastlands to the northwestern deserts, this is the largest man-made construction in the world and was built across more than 2,000 years. The Great Wall carves through this vast land, rolling over green mountains and sweeping through plateaus like an enormous stone dragon. It is a huge monument built from various types of brick and stone and held together with lime mortar. Where bricks weren't available, tampered earth, uncut stones, and wood were also used. Many of the walls and fortifications were constructed as early as the 7th century BC, and many emperors continued to build and maintain the wall over the passing centuries. Most of the better-known sections were built during the Ming dynasty, spanning almost 300 years, from 1368 to 1644. This huge ancient wonder is an unbelievable sight to behold, especially from space. The size and scale of the Great Wall is magnificent. It is a cultural beacon of China and a true testament to human engineering. you watch the Great Wall of China slowly fade from view, as now, lifting up from the earth, is the impeccable Taj Mahal. By order of Emperor Shah Jahan, in memory of his wife Mumtaz Mahal, this immense white marble mausoleum was built between 1631 and 1648 in the city of Agra in northern India. It is characterized by glistening white walls and towers topped with domed roofs. There are inscriptions on all 4 entrances, while marble carvings and mosaics adorn the walls. Leading up to the main entrance is a crystal-clear reflecting pool, perfectly lined with rich green cypress trees. The minarets, walls, rooms, and gardens follow perfect symmetry, and the towers were built on a very slight angle in order to create an optical illusion. They lean away from the Taj Mahal, allowing it to appear much bigger from a distance. The majestic Taj Mahal is the crown jewel of Muslim art in India, and it is adored by historians and architects alike. It is universally admired as a masterpiece of world heritage. As you gaze down at this shimmering white palace, you are met with disbelief that this stunning piece of architecture is almost 400 years old. Despite the rapid industrial and technological advancements we have made, it is difficult to imagine anything quite so beautiful and spectacular being built today. It truly is a breathtaking sight. The Taj Mahal fades out of sight, and the sands and dunes of the Middle East catch your eye. Coming into focus now is the ancient city of Petra, located in South Jordan. It is often recognized by the Temple of Al-Khazna, which, like many of the buildings of this ancient city, was carved out of a sandstone rock face. The temple's facade features tall columns and statues with a shallow triangular roof that wouldn't look out of place in ancient Greece. The color of the rock and sandstone also earned Petra the nickname Red Rose City. Petra is believed to have been established in 312 BC, making it one of the oldest cities in the world, and the Nabateans, who were the first known inhabitants of Petra, were brilliant thinkers and fantastic engineers. Excavations have revealed an intricate irrigation and water storage system that allowed the Nabateans to transport water into the heart of the city from all of the surrounding springs in the hills outside Petra. It might be hard to believe now, looking at this vast, dry, hot climate, but Petra was once home to lush gardens with fountains, ponds, and even a swimming pool. There are a multitude of mysteries surrounding this ancient land. As you gaze down in complete wonder, you can feel the presence of these long-lost civilizations, and there is a magical ethereal aura that envelops this city. The most exciting part is that archaeologists have only explored around 15% of Petra. Most of the city remains underground, so there is a whole world of discovery still to come. Your spacecraft continues to drift in slow motion, further west now and towards the continent of Europe as you leave the vast deserts far behind you. Rising up from the surface of the planet is the Colosseum of Rome, the largest amphitheater in the world today. As the centerpiece of Rome, this theatre in the round played host to many forms of entertainment. Reenactments of great battles, theatre shows, and the famous gladiator games were watched by up to 50,000 people. Sometimes the Romans would even flood the arena to host mock sea battles. Suddenly, as if by magic or your wonderful imagination, you watch the Colosseum rebuilding itself. And piece by piece, it is restored to its ancient glory. In the streets surrounding the Colosseum, you can see Roman markets in full flow as traders come to sell their wares. Laborers build new roads and bathhouses, and crowds gather at the Colosseum ready for another spectacle. This land and this wonder of the world is brimming with history, of which you have only seen a snapshot of tonight. The Colosseum is almost 2,000 years old and holds the lives and the memories of generations of people. It is a fascinating and beautiful thing to behold. And now, bit by bit, the ancient Colosseum fades from view, and Europe turns away from you as your craft ventures south, arriving in Brazil. Here you are greeted by a breathtaking sight. Lifting from the surface of the earth is the Cristo Redentor, Christ the Redeemer. A huge statue of reinforced concrete and soapstone depicts Jesus Christ with his arms spread wide, standing strong atop the 700-meter peak of Corcovado Mountain. Finishing construction in 1931, this is by far the youngest of the 7 wonders, but it is no less impressive. Christ the Redeemer overlooks the beautiful city of Rio de Janeiro, with its turquoise Marina Bay, pure white beaches, rainforests, and mountain peaks. The Redeemer is built to withstand wind speeds of up to 250 kilometers per hour, and it stands as a beacon of strength, of perseverance, and hope. As you gaze at this vast landscape and this epic monument, you can feel the magic and beauty of this land. Christ the Redeemer stands as a guardian angel, watching over all who live here. It is a symbol of Christianity around the world, and the statue has also become a cultural icon of both Rio de Janeiro and Brazil. And now Christ the Redeemer fades out of sight as your spacecraft glides slowly from the east of South America over to the west, with the final wonder of the world coming into view as you arrive just over Peru. Perched atop a 2,500-meter mountain range are the enchanting ruins of Machu Picchu, often referred to as the lost city of the Incas, built and inhabited between the 15th and 16th centuries. This majestic city is a true phenomenon. Every single stone was precisely cut to fit together so tightly that no mortar was needed to keep the walls standing. There were no animals, iron tools, or wheels used to transport the stone to the sacred valley, and yet the foundations of Machu Picchu are built to withstand an earthquake. The natural world surrounding the ancient Machu Picchu is almost as impressive as the city itself. There are rich green mountains peeping over the clouds and cascading down the sacred valley. At the bottom, they meet the Urubamba River, which carves through the eternal landscape. Much like the Mayans at Chichen Itza, the Incas used astronomy to influence the way their buildings were constructed. Astronomy helped to identify seasonal changes for the Incas, indicating the best time for planting and harvesting. And here is an exciting thought. At the same time as the height of the Inca Empire, Leonardo da Vinci was sitting, presumably in his study, at the other side of the world, applying the finishing touches to the Mona Lisa. You look down at these ancient, enchanting ruins, nestled so high above the rest of the world, and you imagine the starlight spectacle that would unfold before your eyes as you lay on top of the mountain at midnight in the 15th century. You feel so lucky to be at one with this universe and staring down in awe at our beautiful planet, basking in all of the history that envelops it. And now, bit by bit, you feel yourself moving away from the surface of the earth as the ruins of Machu Picchu disappear and the 7 wonders of the world fade into a blue and green mosaic once again. You are drifting back among the stars now, and they will guide your journey through the cosmos. Your spaceship slowly rotates away from the planet Earth, and you are met by the pulsing silver orb of the moon, drawing just that bit nearer the moon is the closest friend to our Earth. It is the spotlight of the night sky, and there is an instant comfort being close to it. It is a beacon of hope, filled with the memories of billions of years. No one truly knows how the moon came to be, but the most widely accepted idea is the giant impact theory. This suggests the moon was formed after a collision between Earth and another smaller planet, roughly the size of Mars. After the impact over 4.5 billion years ago, the remaining debris collected in an orbit around the Earth, and very, very slowly, the moon was born. You gaze at this silver orb, pulsing with total serenity, and you marvel at how something so beautiful could be born out of such chaos. But now, after a rocky start to their friendship, the Earth and the moon work in perfect harmony. The gravitational pull that each exerts on the other actually causes the waves that we see in the ocean or at the beach. And for us, the inhabitants of Earth, the moon will always be a constant in our lives. It is hope and it is peace. As you get closer and closer to the surface of the moon and begin your gentle orbit, you can see the endless craters peppering the surface, creating pockets of different shades of grey and silver. You take this moment to remember the famous moon landings, and you imagine what it must have been like to be the very first person to set foot on this enchanting moon. As you float above the surface and gaze at this silent, shimmering wonder, you can imagine the entire thing playing out in your head. Your spacecraft would land slowly. The door would swing open, and out you would step, or maybe leap. You would sit on the moon in peaceful silence and gaze down at the Earth, completely undisturbed. Perhaps your favorite song would be playing through your helmet, and as you stared out at our swirling planet, you would simply smile. It would be a haven of tranquility. As you wake yourself from this enchanting daydream, you can hear the moon humming its very own cosmic lullaby, composed just for you. You are filled with comfort and warmth in your heart, like nothing that you have ever felt before. You feel completely at one with this pulsing white orb, and you know that you are being watched over tonight. Your mind is becoming clear, and all thoughts are fading from view. There is nothing left to think, and there is no room for worry up here. Here you are guarded by a power greater than magic. And just then, right before your eyes, the huge bay window of the cockpit expands above and around you until you are completely surrounded by a world of starlight. Everywhere you look is a multicolored cosmic paradise. Ripples of purple, blue, and green are swirling around your craft, and there is an infinite silver glitter pulsing in a beautiful rhythm as far as the eye can see. You are entering a state of complete peace, and your entire body begins to soften. You can feel a beautiful, tingling sensation entering your toes and spreading across your feet. Your ankles become loose, and this beautiful stardust drifts up into your calves, relaxing each and every muscle. You feel your knees release, and your thighs become just that bit heavier as you float in absolute serenity. The muscles in your buttocks and lower back are releasing now, and with a deep breath, you feel your stomach and your chest slowly expand as you let go of any holding on tonight. Your stomach is free and your chest is open. Tonight, you give yourself over to the cosmos. There is a beautiful starlight glitter surrounding your arms, and you feel the muscles soften in your biceps and triceps. Your elbows are loose, and your forearms are tingling with delight. Your hands hang heavy, and your fingers are completely limp. There is a warm sensation arriving in your neck and shoulders. The stars are dissolving any remaining tension, and you feel the muscles unravel like butter melting. And now you feel a new softness washing over your entire face. Your lips are relaxed and parted slightly, and your cheeks are loose. Your eyes are soft, and with each blink they become just that bit heavier, and it is more and more difficult to keep them open. You finally allow yourself to give in to the temptation and to close your eyes. You are floating now inside your very own spaceship, surrounded by a sanctuary of starlight. You are completely at one with this majestic, healing universe. You are safe here, protected by the moon, the earth, and the entire cosmos as you drift closer and closer to the magic of sleep. Tomorrow you will embark on an adventure across the solar system and visit each of the neighboring planets to Earth. But tonight you will rest among the stars, where a world of enchanting dreams awaits you. You allow yourself to go deeper, deeper, and deeper as you continue to let go just that bit more. This is your haven, a place where you can return whenever you need to. You allow the beautiful memories of this adventure to fill your mind and your heart, and you give yourself final permission to completely release everything. You can rest now. You can rest now. You can rest now.